Holy shit.
This year marked the beginning of a new decade, of course, but it was also, in some ways, a year of looking back.
Yes,
Festive as fuck, boy.
I've done it. You're looking festive too. Heck yeah. I want to welcome all of the patrons back to episode 23 of the Dead Mothers Club podcast. We're going to be going on a little run here. We're going to do a three episode holiday run. We're did we get to the point where we told them we're going to be doing 3 holiday episodes? One tonight, one mid-December.
I interrupted you and ruined that.
Fuck it. Hey, we're going to do one then right after Christmas because this is how it is. When you're from Youngstown, when you're from Northeast Ohio, the holidays are kind of a big deal. So,
hey, speaking of the holidays, did you ever go out with us around Christmas time when we would make Jimmy the Mook ruin people's Christmas lights?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. Were we in a car?
No, this was like junior high, maybe.
I think so, though. This is what I remember. Now that you say that, this is what I remember is I would drive around the south side, Lansingville, there in a car. It was me and my brother, I believe, or like Justin Midolinsky, Rob Wire, some of these guys. I don't know. It might have been you and Byron. Who knows who I was with? But we would find a house with tremendous Christmas decorations. We would pull up, skirt in the front, 3 people hop out, and we rip those bitches down. I mean, I swear to God, we were body slamming people as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in their front. We were ripping lights off the front of their house. We would hop back in the car. We would drive around for a few seconds, and then 3 blocks away, we'd do it to Was that you or no?
No.
How was your Thanksgiving, sir?
Oh, it was thankful.
What did you give thanks for?
I don't know. Can we just talk about how turkey is like the shittiest meat of all?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty. You got to put like a lemon wedge up under the skin if you want to have any flavor. I love how people think like, oh, if I smothered the skin in like butter and olive oil and, herbs, like that's gonna flavor the breast meat under the skin. Oh, you got to get up under. You got to baste that shit.
How was your Thanksgiving? Because, we had the issues over like, I don't know, some fucking internet noises.
You had fuckery at your house?
No, I'm asking you.
My house was, it was super low key. This is the thing is later in life, I will eventually attract another woman at some point in my life. Yeah. And she will either have kids or it will be a big family. Eventually, my kids will be bringing their girlfriends around to the holidays. And we'll look back on this as, oh, remember when it was just me and the boys when we were young? So that's all it was me, Isaiah, Asher. We went in the backyard. We climbed in the treehouse. I would bring Isaiah around a little bit to show him, hey, it's important after you chop this up, you got to combine it with this. You got to combine it with that. You put it in the oven for this long. And, I was showing him a little this and that and very.
Was he into it?
No.
Not really.
He was playing Minecraft.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I had to coerce him to come out of the bedroom, come check out the process, look the dinner process, and We're gonna eat here in 20 minutes.
Tonight?
No, 3 nights ago. She hung out with that girl with the real the grandecitas.
Yeah.
All those girls loved hanging out with like little ghetto kids. You know, it'd be like the rich Boardman girls that wanted to hang out with like the ghetto kids from the South Side, and we were from the South Side, you know.
Yeah.
Like not as ghetto as the ghettoest Boardman kids, but we could tell them we're from the South Side.
Like a genuine ghetto.
Absolutely. Yeah, like if you want to come and, you know, get railed in a basement on the South Side, you can do that over here. You can't do that with the Boardman kids. That's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, he might be wearing K-Swiss tennis shoes too, but you're going back to a finished basement over there.
Bro.
Bitch, we got silverfish and spiders down here.
Oh my goodness. Who was that with Dustin, and he had a girlfriend and she brought like 2 of her girlfriends, and there was like 6 of us. 3 of us, the girls were on ecstasy, the boys were on mushrooms in my basement. My mom came home maybe 10 p.m., lost her shit. I had to take her out in the back of the driveway. I remember telling my mom in the driveway, everybody in that basement is on drugs. I am on mushrooms right now. We got to dead this until tomorrow morning. Can we chill right now?
Oh my God.
Before we would go out to that bar, I don't remember any one of the bars, you know, that we would go to as late teenagers. We would be playing cards, poker, in the basement there, smoking cigarettes, smoking cigars, doing cocaine. Me, Hogs Malloy, Adam Pichitino, Deezus. We would have Aunt Malloy down there. We would have, I mean, it didn't matter. My mom would be screaming at the top of the steps, like, you guys cannot do this down there. We're 17 years old thinking we run the world.
Your poor mother.
That's
What a
why she
saint.
died at 57.
What a saint.
Mm-hmm. We got a bunch of UFC events coming up here in December. UFC always, they don't
Delivers.
disappoint around the holidays.
Yeah.
They don't. So yeah, we're gonna do
Now
a
we
show
just
on
need nobody to get injured, and it'll be a Christmas miracle if all these fights go off.
Oh, well, we got a ton of them. We got what's the first one coming up? Font and Aldo, which I think the biggest story for me for that fight card is Clay Guida.
It's still fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, what's this? He's during the main card, the main event.
Yeah, he's right before the co-main.
What year did he start?
Oh, 2006 at UFC 64.
Wow. Yeah, when you're back inside those double digits.
Yeah.
Big
And
props.
now this is UFC. Well, it's a fight night, but what is the next card? 269. So there's literally been 205 UFC
events,
pay-per-views. Just pay-per-views.
But didn't they just recently, within the last year, start doing the fight nights in between them? So
no, the fight night's been going on for a grip. They actually used to
really
count. They used to count fight nights, and then I think they gave up.
Oh, see, because I thought that there was the only UFC events were the numbered events, and then like maybe around I don't know 1:30 they started doing like break off events on a Wednesday night, or maybe events on a, you know.
Yeah, well, because then they had the UFC on Fox, I think.
What year did what's their show called? Ultimate Fighter. What year did Ultimate Fighter start?
Like 2004.
Okay. So we're looking at a solid 17-year, 18-year run on that.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's an added element of televised programming.
Haven't paid attention to that in God knows how long.
What was the last Ultimate Fighter that you watched? Who were the coaches? I haven't watched any in my.
Man, I'll have to like. The last one that was memorable was when Jens Pulver and BJ Penn were the coaches. It was all UFC or the Ultimate Fighter season 7. That was the debut of Nate Diaz.
That had to be what, 2012, 2011?
No, before that, like 2006, 2007, maybe.
Nice.
Maybe 2008.
Wasn't Garbrandt a coach on one of them? And we got Garbrandt fighting versus on the December 11th card coming up. That's the big one. Oliveira Poirier. So I mean that's the big one in December. We got the holiday run here of the fight night.
Oh,
then
it was a 5th season. My bad, guys.
Oh, well, even further back. So then you're even more right.
Yeah. Jens Pulver 5th and BJ Penn 5th season. Doesn't say when it was. But yeah, that one had Joe Lozon. I don't know if you remember him. Nate Diaz, Gray Maynard, Cole Miller, Matt Wyman.
I believe I remember Wyman.
The Anvil Gambirian, this little angry Armenian.
Say that full name again.
Manville, the Anvil Gambirian.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that name.
And then let's see.
For a 5'6".
Yeah, he was 5'6" if he was lucky.
Nice.
Right after that was Matt Serra and Matt Hughes.
I remember Matt Hughes. I was a big fan of Matt Hughes.
Yeah. And
because we were both Matts.
Rampage and Forrest Griffin. Okay, and then right after that, Nogueira and Frank Mir. I remember that one. And I think that was like 10. 10 was, I think, the last one. Kimbo Slice was.
They had Kimbo Slice as a coach on a.
No, Kimbo was in.
Oh, okay. He won it. Tell me he won the Ultimate Fighter.
No, Roy Nelson versus Brendan Schwab on my knob.
Oh my God, the comedian! Isn't there a comedian named Brendan Schaub right now?
I wouldn't get. Listen, calm down.
Whoa.
When you're calling that dude a comedian.
All I know is he has a podcast.
Be careful when
he does no live shows.
He does. I mean, he's there and it's live. I wouldn't call what he's doing up there comedy, though.
I need you to bring me up to date, okay? We got some news of the week I need to discuss. Did they say that a new coronavirus is popping off in South Africa right when this hoe ass Giselle Bundchen, what's her name?
Weird, huh?
Giselle.
Get Ghislaine Maxwell.
Maxwell.
Oh, you trying to point out how you think it's a little sus that this lady is just now getting into court, and then all of a sudden there's all kind of other weird shit to pay attention to. It doesn't
absolutely
matter.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm referring to. I mean, we just had the Rittenhouse.
You want to know what's wild?
What's
Real
that?
quick, I just want to point it out to you that there were 2 court cases that happened, like the offenses happened after she was arrested, and their court cases finished before she even had a day in court.
Elaborate.
Big shout out to Kyle Rittenhouse.
And I heard Jocko was just on Joe Rogan, and they basically discussed the exact same thing. Excuse me, I'm a little.
He's having an alien.
A little mucusy here. Jocko was just on Joe Rogan last week, basically talking the same shit that we were talking 2 weeks ago, which was, my dumb ass, like, oh shit, I had no idea any of these details of the case. Now we
Yeah.
get the verdict, and it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Did you see Joe Rogan's post? It said, "Here's to the next future president of this country, Jocko Willing."
That's the only way that I would ever vote again.
No shit. I love that. I'm
Yeah,
with
'cause I
you,
don't
brother.
believe in any of it. It's all fucking bullshit.
You didn't vote for Trump.
I did this time, yeah. I didn't the first time.
But again, after this, that's the only way. What about though Dan
here's
Crenshaw?
why.
If Dan
No.
Crenshaw ran,
Nope.
you would.
No,
Come
he's
on.
sus. I don't trust him. He's too much of a politician.
Yeah, because he would run with Tulsi Gabbard. It would be Crenshaw Gabbard.
Tulsi is, if I feel like if the Democrats were really interested in having a female president,
Right.
then I don't know why they wouldn't jump all over that bandwagon.
Right. You wouldn't vote for Crenshaw Gabbard? I would. I mean, that's a nice mix. That's a hot mix right there.
I like Gabert more than Crenshaw, but
oh, wow, that's surprising to me. Little hot take from Danny on episode 23.
Yeah, I would actually really enjoy voting to close down the government altogether and just hitting the fucking reset button.
So what would that be? I mean, you're talking about we're going to shut it down for 3 months. We're going to allow a mass kill off of 23 million people. Let's do that as a country.
Why stop it? Why stop at 3 months? Why not the problem is that these are fucking public servants and they need to be treated as such.
How could we do better, Danny? You and I. Hale Jones 2024. What are we doing better?
I want to take the fucking government over and leave everybody alone. Honestly,
that right there, I think, is the best example that we get. Somebody asks us, so what are you gonna do to be a good fucking politician? We go,
our slogan is just fucking 4 dots.
Well, what do you think we should do?
What am I gonna do? Oh, nothing. Like I should.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna let both sides fist fight it out right in front of me. Okay. Winner wins.
As a politician, here's what's gonna happen. As far as determining if you're a criminal or not, is there a victim? If yes, that's a crime. If not, then it's not a crime.
Right? I like it.
That's the end of it.
Right.
And then we're pretty much just going to make sure that like China doesn't come over here.
That's the key
thing. Try and take over.
All these other countries.
That's the extent of the government.
And their ideologies. They got to stay where they're at. You guys can keep doing that over there. All right. We're going to
abolish the IRS, the ATF, the CIA.
The Federal Reserve.
Fuck the Federal Reserve.
We're going to haul off on Congress and just punch them in the face.
Oh, everybody's getting fired.
Oh, actually, it's in like 20 minutes. Mama mia. I couldn't be happier for William Montgomery.
Who the fuck is that?
He's my favorite. The Big Red Machine.
You elaborate. What's that mean?
Oh, I don't know. That's just a redheaded guy from the show. All right, brother. I mean, we're close. We're close to the end of this thing. Let's get back together on the 13th and then the 27th.
I'm down with that.
All right. Well, it's the holiday season. You're my best friend. You've been my best friend for a very long time, Danny. And to you and yours, I wish you a very blessed holiday season. Rate and review.
Yes,
love you.
sir.
Fuck, I'm 37 today. That's the thing. Today is so this is the start of our little, 3 holiday episode. I turned 37 today, so I can't trial by combat anybody anymore, bro.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
busted.
It's your birthday today?
Yeah, that's my fucking 37th birthday, like right now, man.
Happy
Fuck.
birthday.
Fuck it,
You're old as shit, dude.
bro.
This is that weird time where like me and you're the same age.
All right. Oh yeah, because yours is coming up in December, right?
No, sure isn't. It's in August, but you're
Well,
close.
hey, it's during the year at some point.